AITA for not going to my brother's child-free wedding because my son wasn't invited, and his cousins were. Recently my family were invited to my brother's wedding, me, my husband, our daughter, 21, and our son, 18, everyone except our younger son, 16, because it is a child-free wedding. I called my brother to confirm that my son wasn't invited because I have been to child-free wedding before that are 13 plus or 16 plus and my son won't behave badly or need such close supervision as a younger child would. My brother was very apologetic and said that he can't make exceptions to his rule and some of his friends have much younger kids and he doesn't want to look like he is showing favoritism by allowing my 16-year-old to come. That was fine by me. I understand child-free weddings. I had a child-free wedding prior to having kids. My brother has 2 children of his own from a previous marriage, 16 and 17, and 2 of my sister's kids are also under 18, 13 and 15, and I assumed none of them would be invited either. The wedding is in a different country and my family would be flying out for the weekend. My 16 years old is a bit sad about not being invited because him and my brother are close. I also don't want to leave him home alone for the weekend, so I have made a plan that on the night of the wedding him and his cousins could hang out in the hotel, use the pool, get room service, and make a night of it. Then the next day we could explore the city as a family, so my son doesn't feel sad about being left out. When I told my brother the plan, he thought it was a great idea, but when I told my sister she was surprised and said her kids had been invited and that she didn't know it was child-free, 18 plus, she had checked with my brother, who told her it was 13 plus, so my niece was invited, so we both called my brother, who admitted that my son is the only under 18 in the immediate family who has not been invited, though he wouldn't say why despite me pushing him. My sister and I have both decided to not attend as we are both pissed off at him and she loves my 16 years old. My mother is calling us both up, saying we are being childish and letting my brother down. My brother's soon-to-be wife is also furious at us and says that my brother is distraught and that my son was excluded for a good reason, once again not saying the reason. My brother-in-law, sister's husband, is also upset and blaming me for my sister not going, and I am starting to feel bad and wish I had just let sleeping dogs lie. But AITA? Absolutely not. First he lied, and when you found out, won't explain the reason for excluding your son. When you told your brother about your plan, he didn't even have the guts to tell you the other cousins were invited. You had to hear that from your sister. I also hate the fact that your mother, your brother's soon-to-be wife, and your brother-in-law are upset and in your mother's words childish by not going to the wedding, but they are perfectly fine excluding a 16-year-old from an event the entire family will attend. I wonder how good this reason they have is if they are refusing to tell you, and you don't have an indication of what it could be. In a couple years, everyone will forget this wedding, but your son will remember you sticking by him.